Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Wednesday, November the 20th of 2024. So I'm going to undecorate from fall and Halloween, which is going to be very easy, and I'm going to start setting up for Christmas. So I've got my new Christmas tree that I just got last weekend. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I don't remember. It was either Saturday or Sunday. So this tree was $40 at Walmart. It says it was $39.98, and then with tax it came to 41 something. So just under $42 with tax, and it is a 4-foot. Yes, it's a 4-foot tree, and it already has lights. So this will be the first tree I've ever owned that actually has lights. I think that's going to save, some time and money this year, just not having to buy strands of lights, because I think I gave all my lights away when we were moving. If not, they are still packed in the garage, and I cannot reach them where my husband, put everything. Then my next key piece I have is this blue vintage looking Santa. I love the color. It's got the light blue, it's got that minty green, and even in his little sack here with the berries. Sorry, my puppy and my cat are just kind of fighting with each other, and I'm standing between them. Okay, but the little berries have the little bit of pinks, the blues, and the gift has the green in it. So that's the colors that I love. It's more like those candy colors. I don't know. Whatever the game is, I can't think of it. It's gonna bug me. I know the game, but yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of like the color theme that I was gonna go for. So it's gonna be the light blues, the minty greens, and the light pinks, or some of the light purples. And then I also have my little snowman cookie jar. Just don't want to knock anything off the shelf here. So my little snowman cookie jar, because it's got that same shade of this bluey green, although I thought it was blue. But when I set him Santa next to the snowman, it actually is more of the green than the blue. I thought it was blue, but next to Santa, next to this, it looks definitely more green. So I got the cookie jar, and I have the little sugar bowl, and the creamer. My husband bought me this set. I guess they weren't set. You did buy, I think the cream and sugar came as a set, and the cookie jar was a second piece, or a separate piece, I mean. So my husband got me these a few years ago from Safeway. So I didn't get the teapot. That's what I was really wanting, was the teapot, but they didn't have it. And then by the next year, Safeway was gone. So I never got to finish the set, but I'm pretty sure, a lot of other people probably bought the set. So I'm just waiting to see, if it ever shows up in any of the secondhand stores. So I know the company that made them. So it's by Tundra. And if I really want it, I'm sure I could find them online, and my husband will find me the teapot, because I like to have a full set. I just don't want things to fall. And then my other main piece that I have is my nice table runner that I don't remember how much I paid for, but I got it from a thrift store. So it's all these nice winter scenes, it's like a nice tapestry one. And just gonna double check, because sometimes I say the name wrong. Yes, it is a Thomas Kincaid. I know one year when I showed him this, I said the wrong name, the wrong artist, but so it is the Thomas Kincaid. Because there's Thomas Kincaid, and then there's another one who does the same type of paintings, and I always got, you have certain artists, and sometimes you just get them mixed up. Excuse me. So this is my little runners. This is what I've got so far for my Christmas. But first I'm going to undecorate from Thanksgiving and Halloween. So during renovations and everything, so I didn't have too much decorations. So this is funny. All I have is this cushion. So it's my nice little cushion with the turkey on it. I think it was from like Winners or Home Sense. I got it at a garage sale a couple of years ago. And I'm just gonna move my camera over here so I don't have to walk across the room. But up here on my top of my china cabinet, this is my Halloween decor this year. So I have a little black bat, and it's all Webkins. And I got the TY Beanie Baby, so I've got the bat. His name is Count. The little ghost, you know, it's the TY Beanie Babies, and this one's name is Scream. And this other little guy here, that's a TY Beanies. This is the Beanie Boo collection. This is Grinner, just like the Grim Reaper. And then I have the little black cat. And this one name, they always have the cutest names. This one's name is Potion. So that was basically my decorations. I do have one runner up here, which I have to move everything off before I get it, but it's just a fall one with some leaves on it. So I'm just gonna go and take everything else off the top of my china cabinet and wipe it down, and then I can show you the other runner, and then I'm gonna put the other runner up and get Santa up there and those things and set up my tree. Okay, so this is the table runner that I had there, so you can see this one I bought from either Winners or Marshalls. I never remember which one. Winners, Marshalls, Home Sense, you know, they're all basically the same store. This is the one that last fall my cats tipped my wax and I meant to clean it, and then I haven't had a chance to do that, so I'm not gonna pack this one away. This one actually has to get cleaned. That happened and I forgot about it. Thought I'd let it dry and then kind of come back to try to remove it, and it got packed, and then I found it, so I have to clean that. So first thing I'm gonna do is just spray the top of my china cabinet. So I've got these nice cleaning cloths that are labeled. Oops. And I take the tag off because that is always annoying. These little tags can scratch your surfaces. So this one says it's for dusting, and I'm just using the No Name lemon furniture polish. I actually prefer the ones that have the argan oils, but I'm trying to use up all my partially empty cans before I buy any new ones. That was the one thing I discovered cleaning my house, was how many almost empty cans I had. But we had a lot of wood at the other house, and there's a lot of wood trim and furniture, so it's not like I can't always use lots of those. So I'm just going to clean just the top of this today. I don't need to, I mean, I should do the whole thing, but I just want to do a quick setup and get my house kind of ready for Christmas. I mean, I always feel if I don't have anything up by the first week of November, I am kind of behind. But you can just see how much dirt or dust that was on there. Even with the runner, I'm always amazed the amount of dust that collects. Like I said, I know I should do the entire thing. It's usually what I do, but today, I mean, the doors need to be done. They're streaky. I had done them fast, but they're still in renovations, and I'm just going to say, to be honest, I just don't feel like taking everything out and giving my china cabinet a good clean. I mean, it's pretty clean. I mean, it's a little, it can always, be another good dusting. But we're getting our windows redone, and so I know our furniture's going to get covered in dust again. So I just don't feel like doing a big, deep cleaning at this moment. Also, sometimes when you just want to set things up, you just don't want to get into cleaning, because if I start cleaning, I can spend an hour to take everything out of here and give it a good, thorough clean, which it does need, although I did give it a good, thorough clean before I put everything back in. But with my new glasses, I can actually see streaks that I never saw before. So I can see little smudges and fingerprints on the glass. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the this table runner up here. And that's the other thing that's upside down. I'm gonna actually put this, I prefer this table runner to be on my table, but I'm not setting up my kitchen yet for Christmas, just because the table is actually being used for just all the stuff that we're buying that's for renovations. So I need the table clear for the guys to put their tools and everything on. So thing wants to tip on me. Okay. So now we've got table runner up here. This does also help with the amount of dust that settles, but like I said, I'm always surprised at the amount of dust that you'll find still gets under the table runner. It just kind of helps it a little bit. Now I really would like to put the full lace one on that I have that fits up here. I have not come across it. It's probably with my other bedding or my curtains, which we'll be doing fairly soon when the windows get replaced. And I do know this table runner does need to be ironed. It's not laying up flat. It's all, you know, it's been folded for, you know, like a year, and it wasn't folded as neat as I would fold it. It probably fell out of a bag or the box. And somebody else probably just, you know, kind of crumpled it up and stuck it somewhere, however. There. Cookie jar. And these need to be washed out. You can see the amount of dust and stuff that's in them. But again, I'm not gonna do that today. I just want to start decorating for Christmas. I can just give them a quick wipe down later today. Even Santa, his outfit needs a little bit of a spot clean here. Again, I can do that later. Santa there, like that. Now the main thing I wanted to get done today was the Christmas tree. So I'm gonna put it in this corner here. So now I'm just gonna clear off this table. Empty tape roll. I don't know why it's sitting there. Of course, the cleaner I was just using. Books I got from the library that I thought would kind of help inspire me to clean and get rid of more stuff. So I have The Gentle Art of the Swedish Death Clean. Oh. And that's what happens when you hit the stand with books. Okay, try that again. Okay, so it's got The Gentle Art of Swedish Death Cleaning by Margarita. I'm not even going to try to say her name. And then, of course, I've got the Marie Kondo book. So I got the Joy at Work and Marie Kondo's the Kurashi at Home. I just thought these would be just interesting. Like, I've seen so many people, you know, using these methods. And so I thought, well, if the library had the books, I would check them out. I'm going to say otherwise, this book here is $37 Canadian. This book here is $30 Canadian. And this book is $25 Canadian. That's for these versions. I mean, I know they're always, you know, reprinting and stuff, so the prices kind of go up or down. But I just thought, well, almost $100 for 3 books. Am I gonna find these useful or not at that point? Like, I just thought I'd take them out from the library, see if I like them, because I mean, I've heard different people talking about different things. Unless I actually read it, sometimes it's hard when other people explain things that the authors may or may not have actually said. So I just thought it would be, you know, just give it a read. I've had them about almost 2 weeks. They're due back in a week, and I haven't read them yet. So I'm gonna make those. Then I love my trays. My other trays are not sitting up here. Oops, this little piece fell off. Just gonna use to re-glue. So these are, is it lacquered? I know. Made in Vietnam. So it's kind of like that mother and pearl type of table, which my table that's here and my other butler's tray are both mother of pearl. And so got this tray last year for my, last year or the year before, I don't know, or for my, it was either my birthday, yeah, I think it was for my birthday, can never remember if I got it, you know, for my birthday, anniversary, Christmas, Mother's Day, you know, after a while, after a few years, it's like, I got it for one of those holidays. And then this year for my birthday, I got the little set of coasters. These are also I bought from like Winners or Marshall or something. This table here and my butler's table, we actually, my husband bought me these like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I don't know, I have to count back how long many years ago. But we bought these from Pier 1 Imports. So, you know, this down. This is just by humidifier. Just, you know, gets moisture in the air. So this table. So I'm keeping the table here. I really love always having my Christmas tree elevated. Now, in previous years, we've always had the glass tables, so I've always used duct tape to tape the trees, and then duct tape, sticky glues, residue is easy to get off the glass with a little bit of Goo Gone and a razor blade. But because this table here is a mother of pearl, I don't want to wreck the table. I also don't want my stand, it's probably plastic, but some of my other Christmas tree stands are glass, are metal. And so I'm gonna go grab a piece of cardboard. I'm pretty sure there's cardboard in the garage. And I'm gonna cut down a piece of cardboard to lay on top of this. And then I've decided that I'm probably going to secure this stand, because it's got the good metal legs, so with string, just so the animals can't knock it over. And then I do have one piece of Christmas stuff that stays out year round. It's more like a fall scene. And it is my little tablecloth here. I love it. I've had it on small tables where it kind of like drapes over the side, and I've had it on bigger tables like with another tablecloth over underneath it. But it's just got, the blue ones have the little silver snowflakes, and then the white pieces have like the winter scene. So you got people skating on their horses, you know, just some trees. So it is like a winter one, but because of the color, you have to get pretty close if you want to see what the people are doing. But it's not that busy of a pattern, but when it's just sitting there and you put stuff over top, nobody really seems to notice that it's really like a winter scene. And this definitely does need to be washed. I don't know when the last time this got washed, but something recently spilt on it. That is a recent stain. That is probably from my humidifier. That is again why I like putting protective, you know, tablecloths, doilies, just something between the surface and whatever you're putting on it, just to prevent, you know, scratches or stains or spills. So this will have to get washed. And so now, of course, this I can't use when I've got the tree there. Yeah, it is still like freshly wet. So this probably leaked. I'm just gonna unplug this. As it's still full of water. And I will set that in the kitchen sink because the bottom of it is wet. And do not pick it up by the handle or it's gonna fall, and I just spilt water. So now I'm just gonna run out to the garage and find a piece of cardboard, and I'll be back. Alright, so I checked the garage and down in the basement. I couldn't find any unused boxes to cover this with cardboard, but I did find jute twine and scissors, so I'm going to at least tie this tree to the table. Okay, it just kind of helps prevent kids and pets pulling the tree down. Just going to open. And I'm going to have to move the cat's beds somewhere else because I don't want their beds this close to the tree. So I'm just going to open this tree up. moved the stand down, but forgot to angle the foam down. Instructions, which would be helpful because I've never bought this type of tree with lights, so I know I've got to be careful how you assemble it. Okay, so it's just in 2 pieces. Out, but because it has the lights are wired, I know there's going to be wires in the tree. So the tree's in. It is basically 1 piece, but and then little plastic. So I'll have to say this is definitely be like the smallest and easiest tree I've ever had to assemble. My big green tree has every branch you have to hook on, and I think there's got to be about 60, 80 little things to hook on. So, oops, just gonna figure out where these attach together first, so I can. This lines up. If I can. Just trying to line up the shape of the hole. There we go. Actually, oh, this is really pretty. This looks so real. These is definitely not like the 20-year-old trees. So let's see. Just unwind this a little bit so I can. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug it in. And test the lights before I do anything else. It's always what I do when I buy new lights anyways. I always plug the lights in first. Let's see. So, oops. Yeah, I'm going to have to unwind this. Oh, but it's quite a lot of the lights came on, so that's a good sign. Now I just have to figure out how to unwind this a bit so I can be able to plug it in. This definitely is not going to reach. Okay, because if I do this, I'm trying to figure out where this is wrapped. There we go. Okay, so I gotta untangle this first little bit of the cord, and then I will be back because I'm trying to undo it and I am flipped it the wrong way and I just tied a knot in the cord. Okay, and it says do not do anything with the lights until the tree is fully assembled. So I've got to clip these plastic pieces in here. These are just like the Dollar Tree tree stands, you know, it's plastic. 3 of these little triangle wedge shapes. Just slide them in until they click into place. Until I got it all the way in. Okay. Now I've got the base done. So now it says you're supposed to do the branches one at a time, fluff them all out. Just gonna bring them all down slowly. And I know I've taken down some of the lights from the bottom where I wasn't supposed to, but like I said, I went backwards and then I tied a knot. So I had to take a few extra light strands off of the branch just to fix the knot that I had made. So I'm just gonna pull the branches down and then I will fluff this all out. I have to say, this definitely looks like a real tree. Got the attention of my cats now. They love to eat trees. And I do have some of that other garland from the dollar store, which I'm going to use in here, the pine garland, just to fill up some of these spots that I can see that are like very sparse. Which, you know, I have to say, I admit that I knew it was going to be a sparse looking tree, only 40 bucks. But really affordable. These branches out a little bit more. I gotta do the top one. This is where I pulled these off, but I'm just gonna hook this right back around this portion of the tree here, and I will make that my back because that is where I messed up. It'll be to the side. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my tree ups in here. Did not mean to do that. I was just straightening. I'm just moving my camera, just angling it, and pulled it off the stand. Okay, so I got the tree. Now I'm going to plug it in. So my Christmas tree is now lit. And it's got different settings. So I'm just gonna leave it on this basic setting, whatever this setting is, while I figure out how to change the setting. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's got 8 colors, 8 colorway LED lights. So I've got a steady on white, steady on multicolor, color changing warm white, multicolor fast, color changing warm white, so it's twinkling, multicolor twinkling, color changing warm white, multicolor slow, fade in, fade out, warm white, fade in, fade out, multicolor, or combination. I don't know what that was. Just hear a funny sound. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it on this setting. I think this is just that setting where it's gonna go through like all of the different ones. That way I can kind of see what they all look like, and I can just figure out what I like. I'm gonna say the whole white looks nice, but I think I'm one of those people who I love the colored. So I'm just gonna, leave this plugged in like this, and I'm just gonna run downstairs and grab that garland. Oh, wait, I gotta tie it so my cats don't knock it. Okay, so I just got this. This is jute twine from Dollarama, $1.25 a roll. find where it starts. Somewhere. I don't know where the end is. It's all tangled in here. Oh, there's the end. It all just gets tangled. I always mess up trying to pull this out. I end up pulling out so much of this trying to find this end. So I'm just going to tie around the base of the tree here. It's got the little feet. Just pull this down and a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. So the tree has these little feet here. So I'm just gonna slip the twine around the foot. I'm just gonna tie it on. I do have felt pads, so maybe I'm just gonna do felt pads and non-slip things for on this tree. My cat, one of my cats is already here playing with my twine. Figure out where the center of the table is. I'm just going to wrap around a couple times around this leg, cut this off, and I'm just going to tie it on. Like that. Just going to couple knots on each of these, so I'm just gonna do the same to the other two sides and like make sure to be kind of sturdy. I mean, it's not going to be perfectly sturdy, but it's going to be, you know, like a little bit harder for the cats to knock over. I can always, like I said, if I get a piece of cardboard, I can still take the stand down to cardboard on here if I need to, but I think the yarn or the string is going to work good for now. So I'm just going to do the other two sides, run downstairs and grab that garland, and I'll be back to start decorating. Okay, so I've got 3 of these garlands. They are 15 feet each. 3 of them. My cat's been playing with them all week, but yeah, these were from Dollar Tree, so they were $1.75 each. I have this little Christmas angel. I think she's perfect. I'm kind of doing, you know, just going away from the gold. I like more like a champagne gold. This is like in silver. The gold that they had, it just seemed like, I don't know, sometimes certain shades of gold just look cheaper. So I thought the silver was just perfect. And just the way it's like on the tree, I can say the tips have this little bit of a frosted look to it. I don't know, you can really not really tell on the camera. I can see from the reflection. But as soon as the sheet is just sitting there, the frosted tips just seem to come out. So she was from Dollarama. She was $3.25. Sorry. Oh, my knee twisted. Okay. And then I have these little Christmas balls. So there was 3 colors and 2 different sizes. So the larger ones came in a pack of 6. So I got the silver, like a champagne or copper, rose gold, I don't know, whatever color you want to call that. And then the little pink, fuchsia, lilac, again, whatever you want to call that. So that was the large one. So I got 1 of each color. These were $2 each at Superstore. And they also had the small, a little bit smaller versions. You get 8, and they were also $2 each. So like I said, I bought 1 pack of each of the sizes and each of the 3 colors, so 6 packs. And then I don't know where my little ornament hangers are, so I went downstairs quickly. I've got these gold ones that came with some ornaments. I don't know when. I hardly ever use these things, but I always save them because, you know, they're always in my stash somewhere because you never know when you just need that tiny little piece of something. But I think they're just too gold. So I also have this fine silver thread. So I think I'm going to thread them all up with the silver thread. I think that just looks so much better. if I hold up the silver and the gold next to the angel, you know, I think, you know, the silver is the winner. I'm not really doing like gold this year. So I'm just going to put these aside. First thing, so I'm going to grab the one that my cat has really, you know, opened and, you know, chewed on. I'm going to start with this one, and you know, it's always for, you know, when they're just this flimsy, you know, 15 feet sounds like a lot, but being this thin, and then once you start wrapping it around the tree, you realize how far it really, you think it's going to go, and then how far it really goes, because you're going around the tree. Of course, this is a smaller tree than any tree I've ever used in the past. I mean, I think this tree is even bigger than the one I had in my day home. But again, that tree was a little bit bigger. I mean, it was shorter, but it was like fatter, had more branches to it than this one. I'm trying to figure out where can I put the camera so you can see what I'm doing. But right now I'm just trying to straighten out the garland. And then I start at the top and work my way down to the bottom. I think it's just because the china cabinet is there. Let's see, better, maybe. Okay. So I'm just going to start way at the top. I'm just going to hook it into the top, and I kind of want to make it look like it belongs here, that it's part of the tree. Now, as I do this, I'm just going to re-roll this up a little bit so I can, I got it knotted, there we go. Just so I can, you know, work away around the tree and just kind of tuck it in and up and down the branches so then it kind of blends in with the tree. Because I don't want this to, you know, to look like I just, you know, put this, you know, wrap the tree in this, and now I've got the attention of my cat. I just heard him jump off the rocking chair, and there he is. And I can also, while I'm doing this, fluffing out any branches that didn't get fluffed out, or where I see the lights kind of, you know, on top of each other, kind of spread the lights out. Wrap this around, kind of end it somewhere, but I'm trying to make it, you know, I'm trying to make the tree look a little fuller. Oh, you got yourself wrapped in my cord. It's just fast. He just wants to play in the tree. So now that is the one. So now I'm just kind of twisting where it's ending, just on another one. Go away, kitty. There. So it just kind of adds to the effect. I'll put a second one in. I'm just gonna pause, you know, to watch me deal with, you know, with the cat while I'm trying to wrap it around. But it does give that more fullness. And I like that it's different shades of green. And then I do want to get some of that faux fur spray. Now my tree is definitely, he's knocked it, so now it is definitely not in place. It's not secure anymore. I'm gonna have to go and tighten my strings. Here, let's see, maybe I'm gonna play with this jute twine instead. Okay. That's what I did. My other cat, I threw some jute twine and she took it off after the jute twine. Let's see. Here, see? Let's see. You want to play with the jute? You want to play with that? Yeah. Yeah, see that? Go get it. Go get it that way. Here. Throw the full branch over there. Go get it. There. It's gonna go after that. And I'll just cut another big chunk of this jute twine and get his attention. There. Go get it. There. Okay, so I'll be back when I get this second one wrapped around the tree. Alright, so second, just turn this down. Don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Yeah, so I just got one of those Christmas living room scenes with the crackling fireplace and, you know, music playing Christmas songs. So I've got either instrumental classic one, or I even have the jazz ones. I kind of just scrolling through those different ones. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just cutting a piece of the thread and I'm just doing a loose tying, knotting it through the Christmas ball. So I've got a hanger on it, so just a piece of thread. I'm not even, you know, measuring the length. I'm just making them kind of varying lengths. As long as I can be able to double it like that and be able to have enough thread where I can just do a quick little knot in the end like that. So now I can hang the Christmas ornaments up, and as you can see, like, got long tails. I thought I was going to snip some of the tails off, but you know, they are just such a fine thread that I'm like, there's no point. I couldn't find my Christmas tree hanger, so I'm just going to use the silver thread instead. And one thing is, my living room actually has like the French glass double doors. So I kicked my cats out and I've shut the doors so they're on one side and my dog is on this side with me, and they can see each other through the door and they don't know what they're just all confused as to why I did that for. But here we go. So I'm just going to hang the ornaments on the tree. Don't know how long this is going to take me to do, but you know, just basic. No particular order. And then when I get those all up, then I'm also just going to get the, oh, yes, that is one thing I need. I need to find my other stand, tripod. This one got bumped and just wants to tip. So I'm just going to stick my little angel up on the top of the tree and just finished putting all the balls on, and I just dropped my basket over. So I'm just going to continue putting the balls on the tree, and I'll set the angel up, and then I'll be back, and you can see it mostly decorated for today. Okay, so there's my tree. I've got all the ornaments on. I mean, there's only, is it 42 ornaments, I think? 3 packs of 8 and 3 packs of 6. I believe that was just 42. And then the little angel on top. And I don't know, she just glitters. I don't know why. She looks so much prettier now, just sitting there. And I don't know if I like with the color or with the white. She just really, I don't know, just watching as, you know, as the lights change, the different brightness of the white, of the lights. get back to just straight white. It'll be really cool the way she just glitters. So I kind of like my tree going through the different settings of the lights. I haven't decided which one is my favorite. So I'm just going to leave it on this setting while it cycles through, and I kind of figure out what I like and how it's going to look in different lights, like with the different lights on, when the sun is brighter, when the sun is gone. So I've got that. So it's under $60 for the tree. So it was a 4-foot tree with 70 lights, I think it said. I believe it said 70, yeah, 70 lights. The little angel was from Dollarama. She was $3.75. The little ornaments I got at Superstore was 6 packs, and they were $2 each. And then just to fill in and make the tree look fuller, I did put in 2 of the 15-foot garlands from Dollar Tree at $1.75 each. So it's just under $60 to get this tree. So it just shows you don't have to spend a lot of money. They did have a tree, it was I think it was a 3.5-foot tree. Without the lights was $25. And then I'm like, now I have to buy lights. So, and it was a little shorter. So I decided to, go up to the $40 to get a little bit taller with the lights already on. That is our Christmas tree so far. So as I start making the ornaments, and I'll be decorating this tree more when I find the tree skirt, I'll be putting that up. If I don't find the tree skirt, then I'll have to either buy one or make one, because I do have the fabric, because I was going to make one a couple years ago before I hurt my, I forget which arm, no, it'll be quite a few years ago, and then, it's like just never had time to do it. So can I speak now? Okay, so I've got the fabric to make the tree skirt. I actually know where it is because I actually found it the other day, found my container of fabric. So it's either find my nice one, make one, or just buy one. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. It kind of depends if I find the other one first or not. And then all my other ornaments, I've got all these, I've been buying all these pieces to make ornaments. So as I make the ornaments, they'll be put on this tree, and you'll be seeing the progress of the tree throughout the next several weeks while I'm doing the ornaments. And as I get more of my house decorated for Christmas. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's, excuse me. Okay, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels and watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.